Hello, it's Coach Dr. Wu, and we're going to talk about how to move from stress to that peace zone response. All right. So number one, always bring on the breath, right? We're going to breathe in through the nose, 5, and then we're going to exhale through the mouth, 7. So if you're not driving, close your eyes, take a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then exhale through your mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, we're going to actually get your shoulders up to when you inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then when you exhale, drop the shoulders and elbows down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The reason we always bring on the breath, this is really the number one skill to actually get so used to that it becomes a default automatic response when you sense any kind of stress at all, is that by having the exhalation be longer than the inhalation, it activates actually the peace center, your nervous system. It actually tells your survival brain, the critter brain, that everything is safe because you are taking nice, long, deep, conscious breaths. Okay, so the second maneuver, which I love, it's actually it's termed by energy medicine, Donna Eden. It's actually, some people say, oh my God. And I also like to say, the mind of Christ, or I have a sound mind. So you take one hand and you just put it on your forehead. And with the other hand, you're actually going to be in the back of the head. And you're basically kind of cradling, your hypothalamus and then your brainstem where your critter brain is. And you just do that. And then now you're going to incorporate the deep breaths. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale through the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 through the nose, and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's just wonderful. So from the ancient Chinese, they have this concept of a triple warmer. But in all the characteristics that they describe, it really resembles the survivor brain and the critter brain, the amygdala, the stress response part of our nervous system, the sympathetic system. And so with that one, they like to say a triple warmer. So the first one is called the triple warmer smoothie. So this is something to do, again, you're going to have some privacy to do it, but it's very short, very simple. You can do it anytime you're feeling stressed out or anxious or nervous, maybe in the car before you get to work or wherever you are. And or if you're having an argument with a loved one, it kind of triggers our safety, right? The threat of any relationship not working out, it actually activates our critter brain, okay? So, number one, we're just going to rub our hands. And actually, this rubbing of the hands, the somatic experience of that, also helps actually to calm down the stress response and actually brings you into the peace zone. So just rub it out until there's a little bit of warmth, right? And shake it out, and then just put it horizontally on your hand. On your eyes, cover up your eyes, and then take a deep breath in. And then when you exhale, you're just going to take your both hands across your face to your temple area. And there I like to do a little massage, okay? And there's a little acupressure here too. And then you're going to take another deep breath. And then as you exhale, you're going to take your fingers up above your ears, behind your ears, spread them out, and then come down both sides of your neck as you exhale, very calm, and then land on your heart. And just take a deep breath. Again, remember, that deep conscious breath actually activates our ventral vagus nerve. So it sounds like, oh, what is she talking about? But it's actually biologically, it all makes sense, right? That's the mixture of psychological and medical, right? And faith-based, right? Principles. All right. So that is the triple heart smoothie. All right. So this is another one that I really like a lot. And this is for really when you're feeling very fearful. Maybe you've been worrying about something and your thoughts have gone to more of the catastrophic worrying or ruminating, spiraling, and you're just very afraid. And so, of course, your critter brain, your survival brain, right, is activated into the stress zone. And so what you do is you take your right hand and you put it on your heart. And what you're going to be tapping on, again, acupressure, is actually between your fourth and fifth metacarpal bone, right on that ligament, okay, right on that muscle. So right hand over the heart, and then with the left hand, you're just going to tap in that area. And then again, always bringing on the breath. The breath is so essential, right? Breathe in, 5, exhale, 7. Breathe in, 5, through the nose, exhale, 7, through the mouth. And again, this tapping over the heart kind of synchronizes the heart, your heart rate, right? The heart rate variability, right? The heart-head math technique. So it's all very integrated. All right? So this is the triple warmer tapping, but when you're really feeling fearful or panicking. All right. So the last one I'm going to do is actually called a triple. Oh yes, I wanted to say this. As far as the forehead maneuver, right? Let's say you're at work and you're very worried or stressed out or something like that. Well, you can actually just put your forehead right there. Put your hand on the forehead and lean on it if you want, and then just get your pen and keep working on what you're doing. But take a nice deep conscious breath. And then exhale, 7. Inhale, 5. And exhale, 7. And then if you're, the other hand, you can do that. All right? So yeah, I wanted to give you different situations where you can do that. So the last one is triple warmer hugger. Hugger. And this one I really like a lot. And this one is very also, it could be just part of your life, So what you do is you take your right hand and actually you put it right over your spleen, okay? And the spleen is very good. The spleen meridian is actually good for detoxifying, any negative thoughts or anything else that's going on. And then with the left hand, you're just going to kind of put it right on your right upper arm, right above the elbow. And you can just kind of leave it there, or if you're really stressed or that stress response is activated, you can actually kind of just, very, very gently stroke it. Because what happens is when we do this to our body, the physical body, then the brain picks up signals that, oh, gee, somebody is actually soothing and calming my arm down and holding me like a hug, like a baby. Gee, I think things are probably safe. There's no tiger in the room, right? Because in these days, there's no tiger in our rooms. The only things that do activate the critter brain at this point are real emergencies like a car accident, or actually our thoughts. When our thoughts are very scary or threatening, right, for loss, then it will activate our survival brain or the critter brain or the triple warmer part of us, right? So you can just do this. And again, you could just be at work if something's going on, or you're even if you're having a heated argument with a loved one, you can just do this, and it's not intrusive or anything, but it will calm you down to get you from the stress zone to the peace zone. And once you're in the peace zone and the critter brain, right, the amygdala is in the back seat, then your higher, brilliant prefrontal cortex can come back and be in the driver, right, and driver's wheel, and kind of help you communicate, right, or even figure out what's the next step in whatever crisis or situation you might be in, right? So yeah, so those are the things we've talked about. Number one, always bring on the breath. When the exhalation of the breath is longer than the inhalation, it actually activates our peace zone. It actually moves us into the peaceful, calm state, all right, of mind, body, and spirit. And then the second one was just to add a little bit of forehead, right, and supporting the whole head. As you're taking that deep breath, and exhale. Deep breath, 5. Exhale 7. And this could be, oh my God, you're stressed out, oh, I need help. Or even, I have the mind of Christ, right? I have been given the mind of Christ. I've been given a sound mind, right? And then you can use that if you're at the desk writing at work or at school. And then the second one was the triple warmer smoothie. That's just rubbing your hands together and then horizontally. Take a deep breath, drag it out to your temples, give it a nice massage. Exhale. Take another deep breath and then exhale. Have your fingers go above your ears, behind your ears, down both sides of your neck, and onto your heart as you exhale. And that just helps you get into that peace zone. And then the last one is the triple warmer hugger. Or hug. I like hugger. Where you put the right hand on the spleen meridian and the left hand on your right upper arm. And again, just smoothing. You're calming yourself down. You're calming your nervous system down. You really are, right? From the stress to the rest and digest, the healing phase, right? We only heal when we're in the peaceful zone, the parasympathetic zone. So how does that feel? I would love to hear any comments. Try these out. I really want some feedback. Does it, has it helped? Any other questions? And any just like advice? Like, do you want to know when to use these things? What tips? I would love to hear feedback and comments and questions. Absolutely. And I will go investigate for you. Shalom, peace. Shalom is peace. Wholeness, peace. Wholeness, peace. That means everything mended, all the broken pieces put together with God's golden love, right? To create a noble vessel for a higher purpose, to be able to glorify the Lord and help other people that need to know what we've learned, right? That is why I'm here. Shalom, peace. I speak blessing over you, healing and wholeness, and shalom, peace over you. Peace, peace. Peace be with you. In the name of the great physician, Yahweh Rapha. Peace, shalom, peace.